yeah, so at the moment I'm just busy with changing brake shoes on my wife's car. So yeah, this is what I'm pretty much doing now. So guys, one thing when changing these brake shoes is that you must have a lot of patience with this process. That's one thing that I figured out about it. And also take pictures before you take anything undone, so that when you put it back you'll know exactly where what comes. It's basically a trial and error process, and you probably eventually will come right. So I didn't record on the other side, but what you do on the left you do on the right, so it's just in reverse, I guess. So I changed them last night, but the brakes are rubbing, so I think that it's got to do with the adjuster or something. So I'll try and bleed the brakes to see if that helps. If not, I have to take off the shoe again and see what's happening inside. Oh yeah, I'm just loosening the nipple to bleed the brakes, thinking that it would help release the pistons in the master cylinder, but that wasn't the case, as you'll see. Yeah, it's basically, as I said, a trial and error process, so just have patience. So when you take off the wheel, you'll see that on the drum there's one T25 or T27 screw that you just need to loosen, and that will just take off the drum, the front part of the drum, and then you'll have access to all the inside parts, which then you need to figure out with all the springs and that, but you'll see as I'll show you now. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This master cylinder seems to be leaking. I'm not too sure. I saw a bit of brake fluid, but the pads, I mean the brake shoes, are new, as you can see. But all these springs, these plates, these little things, all the springs, let me tell you, it's a job to get this thing like it is there. But we're finally done. Let me put this on. It's on smooth, wheels turning smoothly. Just fix this. There you go. So it was chafing before, but it's sorted now. I just need to test it and see if the brakes are working fine. So wheel is on. Just gonna go out and test it, see if we have brakes. How's it, guys? So I ended up buying myself a whole toolbox, seeing as I'm gonna need a lot of tools in addition to what I had before. Let's unbox and see what's in here. just needed a pliers. And here we go. The whole toolbox. How do you open this thing? Yeah, got everything here. What is it? How do you get to this? Okay. Shit, it's quite a lot of tools. So it was on special. And then I was actually just at the hardware store for a socket, and I ended up buying this because it was on special. But now I have the tools, and let's I have the tools and I'll be using them. So yeah.